You think the Marvel 1943 game is going to be a mobile cash grab game? I ain't gonna hold you. That was, hey, yo, bro. That was a Ronin comment right there. That was a Ronin level comment right there. What are you talking about, bro? Did you see the visuals on this shit? All right, so for the all right, bro. So what he's talking about today is it. So yesterday we were talking about the rumors that the game was going to be called Marvel 1943: Rise of Hydra. It's true. The trailer came out today, a story trailer. This is the Captain America Black Panther game that's being produced by EA. And from my understanding, the head of the studio is the woman that's in charge of the original Uncharted game. So like people are excited about this because apparently she's got some good skills. So this man said, "Do you think this is going to be a mobile game?" The answer is no. If you saw the visuals for this, there's no way this shit is a mobile game. So this trailer premiered during today. So GDC is going on, the Game Developers Conference, super nerdy conference, and they did a showcase basically explaining everything you can expect from Unreal Engine 5 coming in the next year or so, like the future of the engine. And one of the big takeaways was they were showing off this new Marvel 1943 game is running on Unreal Engine 5. So no, it's not going to be a mobile game because it was a part of this showcase. It is a PC console game. This game was 100% to showcase the power of the Unreal Engine 5. And also, if you just, even though it's a cutscene, if you just look at this shit, bro, this is not coming to your iPhone, my nigga. You said, come on, don't put that comment on my body, bro. Ronan, you asked earlier if the screen is shaking because of the 120 frames. And that's very concerning because you just admitted you're going to get a job at GameStop. So absolutely, that was a Ronin comment. Cut it out, bro. Cut it the fuck out, bro. You better not be in GameStop fucking saying that shit. Anyways, so this is the big thing that they announced. No gameplay, just a story trailer. I seen the trailer on Twitter already. Well, not the full thing. This is my first time. I just seen a clip, but the voice acting in this shit is fucking fire. The conviction in this dude's voice that plays I think it's the grandfather of T'Challa. Something starts with a V. Looks fire, bro. Let's do this. Shout out to Brandon with the sub.
They're combing the streets.
And no, this is not coming to your PlayStation 4, nigga.
Searching house to house.
Azuri, there we go.
If they arrest you two, they will take you to their headquarters, and you will not return.
To the Switch. Bro, you try to boot this game up on the Switch, fucking your Switch gonna start shaking. Fucking whole house burned down and shit. Fucking house. Fucking turn your fucking Switch into IED, nigga. The fuck? Turn that bitch into a grenade. Hell nah. Anyways.
Catman, who's got claws that can cut through vibranium alloy.
Can't lie, the cutscene almost looks real. Yeah. Vibranium alloy.
By my count, that makes
I like the suit.
Just loose in Paris.
3, counting you.
And that's too many.
I'll be there before the sun rises. Before the Germans, before that American.
Look at the fucking face animation. God damn, bro. This nigga asked, is this shit coming to mobile? No, nigga. Look at this shit. This shit almost look real.
American.
Which, by the way, so I used to read comic books. I'm kind of familiar with this storyline. I think I have an idea of where they're going with this. So it's called 19. The way in the trailer they're setting it up is like Cap and Black Panther don't like each other. In the comic books, T'Challa's grandpa, which is him, beat Cap's ass because Cap, I think, snuck into Wakanda, and he was like, the fuck is you doing here? So he beat Cap's ass before he got frozen in that ice. And then eventually they became friends and they worked. So they're setting it up almost as if, I think it's a spin on that story. They're setting it up almost as if, I think what's going to happen is T'Challa and Cap are both on a similar mission investigating the rise of Hydra. They run into one another on a mission. They're doing like some stealth shit. And they're like, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? And then they get into a fight. If it's lore accurate, Black Panther should beat his ass. And then he's like, you know what, nigga? We shouldn't be doing this shit. What they say, the friend of a friend is my enemy. They're gonna realize they on the same team, and then they're gonna end up becoming friends. But the trailer's trying to set it up like they got beef. No, Cap gonna get his ass beat, and then they're gonna work together. But yeah, that's one of the storylines in the comic book, and I think they're adapting that into a video game. He didn't just beat Cap's ass; he made him question if he should retire. Yeah.
Force has been found.
Yo, shout out to the 700 we got in here.
Please, just stick to the rooftops. Be careful. Stand me.
I like the player model on her.
When am I not?
Bro, look at the face models.
It's better if I tackle this one alone.
You may encounter some obstacles.
That won't be a problem.
Your PS4 cannot run this. Shout out to Dolo Kicks with the sub.
Definitely here too. By the look of things, he's not very far ahead.
So they didn't show any gameplay in this trailer. I low-key hope there's a little bit of stealth element to this. I'm kind of getting the vibe that this isn't going to be a straight up brawler, because like it looks like these two are working alone. They're going to come together, and it's just maybe he has a couple foot soldiers with him. The Daj and Malali, what are they called from Wakanda? It looks like there is, but it looks like they're sneaking around more. It looks like they're outnumbered by the Nazis. I'm hoping there's a little bit of a stealth element. I can see that I feel like with Captain America and Black Panther, stealth works. I can see that. Yeah, the Dora Milaje, my fault. Yeah, but it looks like they're outnumbered.
American boy is right on your heels.
Do you think this would be the same universe as the Spider-Man games? Probably not, because the Spider-Man games are made by Insomniac, so I don't think it'll be the same universe. And this is made by EA. It would be cool, but I don't think it'll happen. Especially because they've established that the multiverse is a thing. So like even with the Spider-Man games, that's like kind of like its own thing. And he showed up in the Sony movie, but he's not part of the main Spider-Man timeline, if that makes sense. So like I don't think it's gonna be in the same timeline.
Who the hell are you?
If you wanted us dead, we'd be.
Now this is the part I'm confused by right here, bruh. We know this. I mean, it's a comic book game, but we know this shit is not gonna be historically accurate. I know that Captain America had his, I think they were called the Howling Wolves or some shit like that. It was a group of elite soldiers that Captain America fought alongside in World War II. And I know Bucky was a part of the team. I'm gonna imagine he's one of them. The Howling Commandos, yeah. This is the part where I'm like, 1943, this nigga would have not been in the fucking Howling Commandos. Let's be historically accurate. They still have segregated units in 1943. Nigga, stop. This is the part of shit where like I be getting like the go woke, go broke people. I know it's like a minor detail. Niggas don't get mad when the World War II shit is not historically accurate. We know what they would have called this nigga, bruh. He would have not been on the front lines on some secret mission fighting Hydra. He would have been in the back of the fucking naval ship peeling potatoes and shit, but like, get the fuck out of here, bro. But they don't get mad at these historical inaccuracies because then it makes them look bad. Go woke, they're changing history, bro. They're changing history right here. Let's talk about what really happened, nigga.
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. So what do you want?
Answers.
That's far enough!
Stay out of my way!
Stand aside!
I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
And I guarantee that's probably like the very beginning of the game. Probably like the second mission you run into each other. Because like I said, if it's based off the storyline, I know they're gonna work together. But this shit is fucking fire. The voice acting, like the conviction and like both sides. I just want to see some gameplay. The only thing I'm worried about with this game is I pray to God this is not Avengers 2.0. This is not another fucking live service game. I pray this is a single player, story-driven, action-adventure RPG. Okay? Dragon's Dogma 2 just came out. Rave reviews, by the way. Nothing but 9s and 10s. That is a single player, action-adventure RPG. I don't need everything to be a live service game. Let's make all this game, this game does not need to reinvent the wheel. We just want to beat niggas' asses, bruh. When motherfuckers get off work, they want to come home and beat some Nazis up. I don't care which side of the spectrum you on, whether you right, left, in the middle, fucking Namekian. Everybody likes beating Nazis up. I just want to beat some Nazis up and have a good ass story. All this game needs to do is have some decent gameplay and a fire story. It will succeed. Don't overthink it. It's not a live service. Amy announced that. Thumbs up. Thank God. It needs a battle royale. Yo, shut the fuck up, bro. This nigga said it needs a battle royale. Be quiet. I know you're joking, but it's like 700 people in here. You don't be giving niggas ideas. You never know who's watching, bro. Fucking somebody at EA. Wait a minute. Why didn't we think of that? Battle Royale Black Panther. I could see that. I could see that. We could do like, what was that? What was that monster hunting game that fucking failed? What was the name of that shit? Where you played as 4 soldiers and then you had to hunt the big monster. That shit failed. What was the name of that game? Or it could be like Dragon Ball Breakers or whatever. No, not Battle Hearts. No, was it Evolve? Evolve. Yeah, we could do a game. What if we changed 1943 from an action-adventure single-player RPG to like Evolve, where you play as 4 different characters from the Dora Milaje and like the Howling Commandos, just regular people, and you have to hunt down either Captain America or, you know, somebody gets to play the Black Panther. They'll be like this overpowered character. Yeah, I could see like an online mode for that, and we could monetize it. Like, stop, bruh. Like, stop. You never know who's watching. You never know who's watching in this chat, man. IGN gave Evolve a 9 out of 10. That's fucking funny, man. That game sucks. I knew that shit was gonna fail when I saw it the first time. I liked Evolve. That game was ass, bro. What up, Ashlyn? Why does nigga got like a bugle, like a horn and shit? What? She got a fucking baton to beat a nigga ass. He got a vibranium shield. His whole suit vibranium with vibranium claws. They get this nigga a sniper rifle and a fucking trumpet. Like, what is that? Who are, you're not on the front lines. What are you doing? What do you need that for? We doing stealth missions. Coming 2025. I will say first impressions though, I like the vibe of the game. I like the character models, the voice acting. In terms of production, it's there. We just got to see the gameplay. It's not going to get the full green light from me, but it looks good. It looks good. I just got to see the gameplay. As long as it's not some live service bullshit, this is looking like it has the potential to be a W. Also, I like the fact that this is the 40s. This is the 40s Captain America, and then also the 40s Black Panther. I would love for them to even like, I hope the story doesn't just start off with them trying to, oh, we got some data that the Nazis are starting a new secret science cult called Hydra, because that's originally what the spinoff was, right? I hope the story doesn't start off like there. I hope we get to explore what 1940s Wakanda was like. Even if it's just like a mission, just like, you know, giving some shots of what it's like, what the world is like. That'd be cool, I think. Or yeah, like 40s Howard Stark. That would be cool. Like him talking to like the team and shit like that. Like actually explore the world and what it was like. And then, last but not least, I hope the story pays off. I hope they find a way to weave it into the main storyline. Like, let's say like the game ends with explaining how what they did this, I don't know, night, week, whatever the time period is, it affects the future of like Marvel or some shit like that. Because I just hope it's a fire story they're telling, and like there's like actual, what's the word I'm looking for? Closure or implications. The beginning of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, like something, like actual implications. I hope it's just not some random story like, oh, look, we got Captain Black Panther. Like, I hope the story pays off, basically. Fuck it, throw Bluey in there. What are you talking about? I want to know who the main villain is. I think Red Skull is too easy of an idea. Yeah, off the top of my head, I'm like, who else are they going to do besides Red Skull? Maybe Red Skull and... Who is his villain, right? We know Black Panther in modern day fights Claw. Like, who does his grandpa fight? Magneto could show up? Nigga, what? Magneto was a kid back then. Unless you mean like it's just like a maybe what's the word I'm looking for? Like a just kind of like a nod, like an Easter egg. That's the only way he could show up. Magneto could show up as like an Easter egg where like they free like some Holocaust victims. Like that could happen. But like full blown Magneto, nah, I couldn't see that. Man ape, that shit sound racist. What the fuck? I don't know. Man, I'm kind of worried about Google is. Hold on, what the fuck? Google man ape, Black Panther. Let me just make sure. Okay. M'Baku? What the fuck? That's who he fight? That's who his grandpa fight? Why the fuck? Why? What? Why would this nigga be in Hydra headquarters? Remember, Hydra is a spinoff of it's the Nazis' magic science occult, right? There's no way magic Nazis are fucking with this nigga, bro. A nigga in a monkey suit, like, are you? Bear instructor? Yeah, that I am curious. It does. I think that's a valid point. Who would they be fighting? Like Red Skull seems a little bit too easy. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they'll tell us in the future, but I am excited. I mean, rarely you'll see me get excited about some shit. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I am a Black Panther fan. Another reason I'm like a fan of it too is, hold up, it wasn't in that trailer. I'm a Black Panther fan. And another reason I'm excited about this game, because it looks like it might go there a little bit. Looks like it might go there a bit. Let me see. Game in Illuminati. I know we posted it. Hold on, let me see. One of my favorite things about Black Panther, and I feel like they didn't really convey the message in the movies. They kind of watered the character down. They Disney-fied Black Panther in the movies. Like the movies, they're okay, but they kind of Disney-fied it. Winter Soldier? No, Winter Soldier couldn't be a villain in the game because remember, he was frozen in the ice and they were like just brainwashing him at that, and then also it would kind of fuck up the timeline because Cap never saw the Winter Soldier until modern day, so I don't think that would work. Yeah, they can't do Winter Soldier. Maybe we could see Iron Fist. Iron Fist. I know there's multiple Iron Fists throughout the timeline, but I don't understand where he plays a role in this shit. That motherfucker's in the mountains and shit. Was it this clip right here? I think.
That you hide, that shield that you hide behind does not belong to you. You are unworthy of it.
Yeah, I like that vibe right there. I feel like one of the things that like Disney did with the Black Panther movies, they kind of watered him down and made him more like digestible. But they kind of painted Wakanda as just like this isolationist country where they just kind of like do their own thing. That's kind of the vibe I got in the movies. Nah, in the comic books, Black Panther's like, I don't fuck with honkies. You thinking about it? I'm getting that vibe. I'm getting like, this is like the real Black Panther vibe. Like one of my favorite, let's say, if you've never seen it, it's a Black Panther cartoon that was produced by BET, surprisingly. It got canceled. So like it got canceled before it even aired the episode. So I think you can only watch them on YouTube. And the reason it got canceled is because they deemed it as controversial. And one of my favorite scenes is, was it T'Challa? I don't know which Black Panther it was, but one of my favorite scenes in the show is there was like a table of like American businessmen, corporations. And I guess they were trying to like flood Wakanda with like drugs and shit. And they were saying, we have a lot of money for you. Just let us, pump our drugs in your neighborhoods and shit like that. And basically the gist of what Black Panther said is he's like, I don't need your white money. Like, and he just like walks out the room, bro. That shit was so, I was like, that's the real Black Panther right there versus like the Disney one. And I'm getting that vibe right there. Like basically like he's got a strong conviction. Like I am for Wakanda and that's it. That's the real character. And like, I'm getting that vibe. That's the reason I got excited for the game. I'm like, ooh, yeah, we about to go there with this shit. It was more like a motion comic, basically. He's a real hardcore nonsense Black Air Force energy. Basically, yeah, the MCU's Black Panther's too PC. Yeah, that's the best word to put it. He's not PC at all. He is pro Wakanda and that's it. This guy's from The Walking Dead. Yeah, I think some people put it on there. I think it was, let me see. Black Panther is the main Marvel Universe comics own a solar system. That's Cyborg. I think. Yeah, I think they're saying this guy. It does look like him. Is that? I think he played King Ezekiel in The Walking Dead. He's Ezekiel. Good actor. People were saying that People were saying that he looks Puerto Rican. Yep, it's Cyborg. Yeah, it's a good actor though. Like he's gonna give a good performance, I think. Yeah, the comic book Black Panther is hella anti-white. Carrie Payton was Cyborg and a lot of characters from Young Justice. He's the voice of Cyborg too. Shout out to him. So we're gonna get a good performance at least. Dr. Umar should show up. Dr. Umar wasn't born yet, guys. It was in the 40s. The Puerto Rican Panther, the Dominican Panther. So yeah, I'm excited. That was like it's a crazy day today, bruh. The embargo lifted for Dragon's Dogma 2, and then tomorrow we got Rise of Ronin. I think I heard the embargo lifts. Then we got this Unreal stuff. I was like, God damn, bruh. It's a lot of good news coming out today. So let's see. Also look at that was like the big thing that came out of the state of Unreal. But there was other stuff. I didn't really see what else. There was only one other thing I saw that was very interesting. And it's more nerdy shit. But apparently they announced that anybody who uses the Unreal Engine 5, you get to keep all your royalties. And I think like 100% royalties or something like that. So like they're being like super pro developers. So like if you're trying to get into game development, Unreal might be the way to go, but let's check it out.
And the State of Unreal just wrapped up at GDC 2024. It's a look at all the things that are happening at Epic Games, and I'm going to focus on the game development topics that were discussed there, and we're going to try and do it in under 10 minutes. Now, the one thing you're going to notice right away...
You can make games in Fortnite as well. That's been a thing.
That's because he's actually currently in Australia in the legal battles between the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. So, yeah, he wasn't there. Now, the truth of the matter is, Tim's generally a...
Unity been quiet since this drop.
So, I think he's probably happy not to be there. Now, one of the first things they discussed was that Unreal Engine was recently used to create the entirety of a film that just won an Oscar. Now, ironically enough, this film...
Bro, this is not the type of video I thought, bro. I should have just pulled up that article, because I did have one. Let's see. State of Unreal. I should have just read the damn article. Put my beat back on, because he's yapping. That's the highlight, the Marvel shit. Other upcoming additions include a first-person camera mode, a powerful-looking physics sandbox option inspired by destructible Legos. The original Human Torch could show up. 1943. You sure? I don't think that's the right timeline, because doesn't the Fantastic Four, they don't show up till the 60s, right? Maybe I'm wrong. It is? That's possible then. The original Human Torch was an android. I didn't even know that. Nerd shit. 800 film and TV projects are now using Unreal Engine. Epic says a 45% increase on the same figure from last year. OG Ant-Man. I think that's the same timeline, right? Damn, it wasn't as much as I thought. More than 80,000 Unreal Engine experiences have now been published in Fortnite, which has been published. Yeah, we know those are the stats. Unreal Engine powered editor to build experiences and launch them into Fortnite is now compatible with MetaHuman. A cool looking demo named Talisman showed off how it all looks and how it can create realistic environments and people, very different to Fortnite's stylized battle royale modes. A key advance here is that the optimization of MetaHuman data can shrink its realistic character models down to almost 1 gigabyte in size to around a 60. Namor, Captain America, and the original Human Torch. Yeah, I think y'all getting a little too wild though with all these different possible appearances. Just because from the trailer, it looks like the story is going to be focused on them fighting Nazis. So realistically, I do think probably the best case scenario, there could be a Magneto Easter egg, because that makes sense in terms of the timeline and them fighting Nazis. But everything else, I don't see where like Namor play like why would them niggas be in the ocean? Like, you know? Richard Pryor is gonna be there. So probably Zemo. Zemo makes sense too. Red Skull maybe. Yeah, that's what we were talking about too. Like the Red Skull villain is probably too predictable, so who could they do? But it might just be Red Skull, who knows? Actually, let's Google it. Top Hydra villains. But yeah, Baron Zemo is the only one I could think of. Kingpin was part of Hydra, really? Red Skull, Doctor the Kraken, Viper, Hive. Hive is a spinoff of Hydra, really? Madam Hydra. Oh, I forgot about her. I forgot they did that shit, that Captain America bullshit. Crossbones. Crossbones is pretty popular. PlayStation has an exclusive right to X-Men characters according to the Insomniac leak. I believe it because they got Spider-Man. They probably cut a deal. Hive like Jinx from Teen Titan. Yep. I think they were originally part of it and they spun off. Crossbones was so wasted. I didn't know Kingpin was part of it. Huh. Cool. I'm excited. Yo, shout out to Wheezy with the sub. Wolverine cameo. Wolverine is an accurate timeline. He did fight in World War II. I just don't understand. What would Wolverine be doing? Because from based off the trailer, right? It seems like they're on some top secret mission. Because keep in mind, the King of Wakanda isn't just running around in the open. That was like that's why I said there might be some stealth mechanics in it. And then Captain America ran an elite forces team, almost like Army Rangers or like Navy SEALs. That's why I said I think it might be some stealth elements to the game we could see. So like I don't see Wolverine being there. Like what Wolverine was on the front lines. And how does he play into the story? You know? He might be referenced. Yeah, at most you can get maybe a Wolverine Easter egg, but an appearance, I don't see it. I think it's I'm getting the vibe is gonna be more focused than cameos. We're gonna hop into the sub box. At bare minimum, I will say this is a fun conversation. Like people are super engaged in the chat. I'm happy to see that like people are like super excited about the shit. Can't wait for the go broke, go woke, go broke videos. Should the Black Panther be white? Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Like, it's just a little too woke. I'm gonna be back, chat. I gotta pee. You get a treat, and I get a treat. Deal? Deal. Enjoy. Have fun. Have fun. Why don't I go live on YouTube? There's no point. The discovery is shit. The community is shit. Just YouTube streaming as a whole is shit. I don't make no money over there. Like I said, I don't make it no secret. I'm trying to make some money. Just a shit community. Booted up on you. I did stream on YouTube, to be fair. And every time I boot up the stream on YouTube or TikTok, I instantly regret it. Like I'll give you an example. The conversation we just had about We just had like a whole 30-minute conversation about all the possibilities of what could be in this Captain America Black Panther game. If I was streaming on YouTube, the whole comment section would have been, "You're fat. Why don't you do black guy tales? This nigga streams on YouTube. Does he not read the chat over here? When you gonna drop a trolling video?" Like, nigga, shut up, bro. And I look, and y'all know I be trying to be so nice, and I just look over there. I'm like, you niggas are remedial. So like, no, I'm not streaming over there, bro. God damn, bro. Yeah, YouTube niggas are dumb. Just make me regret it. And like, I would deal with it if the discovery on YouTube was good. You would think the discovery on YouTube is good for streaming, but it's not. YouTube discovery is good for like VOD, but it's like I'm not getting no growth from it. So it's like, what's the point, bro? I'm not gonna be harassed. Yeah, did you change your name? I ain't been in here in a minute. I remember this guy. They're basically glue eaters. They're glue eaters, basically. Like 100 Ronins in the chat. What happened to G4? Okay. Let's see what's going on. I would like for you to stream on YouTube, but I 100% understand. It's a community thing. That's the only reason that YouTube has not beaten Twitch, because Twitch just has a better community of people that are just trying to chill and have fun. Like, people are just super hostile on YouTube for some reason. TikTok too. Ronan, what did you link? No more links from you, buddy. No more links from you, Ronan. You know I do not care nothing about no goddamn Kojima game. Yeah, bye YouTube. No more links, Ronan. I'm letting you, if you post another link, Ronan, you're getting a 600. I do not care nothing about the Postman game. That link was meant for Ethos, probably. Bad Batch. New podcast up. Unreal Editor for Fortnite. Oh, check it out. Go get ready. Yeah, chill. This nigga said, go get ready for work, Ronan. Yeah, hey, when do you start? Jokes aside, when do you start, Ronan? When you start working, bro? We need you to go to work, bro. Unreal Editor, MetaHuman presentation, Unreal Fortnite, man. Tech demo roadmap. This thing be for real. Next Monday. Yeah, we can't wait, man. We excited for you. If there's an emphasis on combat, then maybe I'll actually like Death Stranding too. Yeah, if there's like more emphasis on it, that's a game I want to wait for the reviews. Because the combat they did show, it did look okay, like jokes aside. But how much of it is that, you know, versus just delivering packages? I want to see something else. Chrono Odyssey, Unreal Engine. Oh, that's the actual trailer. I don't care about that shit. Yo, shout out to Banky with the sub. Yeah, we literally just had a whole discussion about 1943. What the fuck? Star Wars Hunters, it still exists. Remember, I was talking about this game like 3 weeks ago. I said, what the fuck happened to this game? It's back. We're gonna see what it's about. Dune Awakening trailer. Lightyear front. Looks like a Steam Early Access. Ronan's gonna be the guy at GameStop with alleged gaming news. It's crazy. Hey, Ronan, when you start working at GameStop, don't be talking to customers talking about, did you hear about this, that, and the third? And they're gonna be like, where you hear that gaming news from? TBH's stream. Don't use me as a source. Half the shit we be talking about is rumors. Do not source me. I know a guy. Got the alien ship. Let's see. Dragon Ball Zero's killer crowns from outer space. Said GameStop don't got no customers, so don't worry. You right. Deadass chat. When the last time y'all been to GameStop? Be honest. Last time I went to GameStop was when I was in Florida like 3 years ago. And that was the first time I had been to GameStop in like 5 years. I went there for, what was the last Pokemon game from like 3 years ago? Whatever the one that came out like 3 years ago, I went to go buy it. They didn't have it. I'm like, what do you people have? This is a video game store. That's another reason, like jokes aside, that's another reason I don't like going to GameStop. Majority of the time that I go there, they never have what I want. And that shit pisses me off. Because, like, I can understand, like, Walmart, Target, even Costco. Like, a general store that carries a lot of different items, I can understand having a limited stock. But, like, yo, you're a fucking video game store. You don't have the new Pokemon? You have one job. That's like that. That's why every other day an article come out talking about y'all about to crash and burn. You have one job. It's like going to Foot Locker and they ain't got no shoes. You would be mad. But why do we accept this from GameStop? The only thing GameStop ever consistently has is used games that nobody want to play, new games that nobody want to play, and a bunch of accessories that nobody want to use. You ever been in a GameStop and they be having the weirdest shit, bro? They be having Kirby t-shirts, Minecraft diamond ore swords, fucking Nintendo Switch and PlayStation accessories that you've never seen before. What the fuck? Is that a PS4 butt plug? What is that for? Oh, we just got it in, bro. I'm gonna go to Target. This is not right. What brand is that? Oh, this is the Mad Catz PS4 butt plug. Mad Catz? You people are sick. Target's for rich people, we broke. Target's for middle class to upper middle class, okay? Just say you shop at Walmart, nigga. Goddamn. But Target is not for rich people. You got the Sega Anal Beach. Costco's for the rich. No, Costco's for upper middle class. It's for regular folks. You know it's for rich people? There's a grocery store in LA called Erewhon. ERWON, something like that. Erewhon. You go there, it's like $20 for a smoothie. For like 6 pieces of sushi, it's like $40. I'm not making this up. Look it up. That's for rich people. But Costco's not for rich people. It's for middle class. Target too. Whole Foods. I say Whole Foods is like upper middle class. It's a little bit more expensive, but I wouldn't say rich. It is upper middle class though. It's more expensive. That's light to me. Yeah. Sam's Club's for brokies. It's owned by Walmart. So you already know what time it is. $40 for food poisoning. Okay, that's all the trailers we got. That's what I'm saying, bro. Some Project Birdside. What's this? I haven't watched X-Men 97. I'm gonna get to it though. Whole Foods is overrated. I agree. I tried going shopping there a couple times. I wasn't impressed. I was like, yeah, I agree. Grocery stores are grocery stores. Aldi's, from my understanding, Aldi's is underrated. I've been meaning to go there recently because my girl been trying to put me on. She said it's underrated. Cause like she be hyping that shit up, and I seen some videos on YouTube about Aldi's and like how they've turned around. Almost as if Aldi's has become almost like a Trader Joe's competitor, where like they be having low prices and good food, and they do it by having smaller stores and basically nothing else. And I was like, really? Because when I was a kid, Aldi's was for poor people. You know how I know? Because my family used to shop there. Yeah, when I was a kid, like they've rebranded. When I was a kid, if you went to Aldi's and you bought steak, it's like buying a steak at Applebee's. Like, nigga, you're crazy. You go to Applebee's for like fajitas, like a burger, some fries, some chicken tenders, but you got a medium rare steak from Applebee's? That's the same thing. Like you go to or Chili's or Fridays. But like it's the same thing when I was a kid. You go to Aldi's, you got some steak tips from Aldi's? That is not steak. That's beaver nuggets, nigga. The fuck? The lettuce be fucking decaying and shit. You got to eat it tomorrow. Like Publix is goated. It is goated. That's the one thing I miss about Florida. Publix was it was the best grocery store I've ever been to. I like HEB too in Texas. All right, let's see what this shit about. Unreal Engine Fortnite creator. I DoorDash on the side. Most of all these orders pay me so well. Shout out to them. I miss the chicken pub subs. I still think the chicken pub subs are overrated. Like Florida niggas hyped that shit up. It was good, but it was like a 7 out of 10. I'll tell you what was good about the chicken pub subs and the subs from Publix, period. When I say I like Publix, I mean the store as a whole. What made the subsection great is the convenience. Like I lived right next door to one. So like 10, 20 minutes before closing, if I wanted a sandwich and I didn't feel like cooking, I go get a sub. Like the convenience was nice, but was it like a top tier sub? No, I would say it was good price to performance more than anything, if that makes sense. What am I looking at? You ready for Fortnite? No, what was good though? What made Publix top tier to me? Publix had the ready to go meals, and they were reasonably priced. The ready to go meals at Publix was fire. My Publix that I used to go to, literally right behind the where they made the sub, they had a wall full of pre-made meals that were made fresh every day. You just throw it in the microwave for like 2 minutes. That shit was fire. I remember I used to get like the salmon with the vegetables, and like it was seasoned and shit like that, bro. That shit was lit, bro. And the food was quality. Publix is expensive? No, it was reasonably priced. It was a regular grocery store. I just think they took pride. That's all.
So,
Wegmans got those too.
What's next for this?
Where's Wegmans at? Where's that, like in Kansas or some shit? I've never heard of it. Grocery stores are regional. iOS and Android announcement. VA? I've never heard of that.
Holy, that game looks amazing. Hi, everybody. When you succeed, we succeed. This is a mantra that we use across Epic that highlights our commitment to developer success. And this is what it's all about for us across Unreal Engine, UEFN, Epic Online Services, and the Epic Game Store. I'm Steve Allison, and I'm here to give you an update on EGS and what we're doing for developers. The Epic Game Store reaches a huge global audience that continues to grow and should be considered essential in the launch plans of every game coming to PC. Let's take a look at where we're at. We ended 2023.
Does DD2 release tonight? No, Friday. But early access streaming starts tomorrow. He doesn't sound enthusiastic. He sounds nervous. That's all it is. I think he's somebody who works from Epic that was kind of like, they probably voted, who's going to do the stage presentation this year? He just sounds like he doesn't want, he's nervous. He's not sure, you know.
With 270 million PC accounts, peak monthly active users of 75 million, and player spending of over $950 million.
Yeah, draw straws.
We have great programs for our players.
Yeah, he like stuttered and shit. I think he's just nervous.
Rewards. Last year,
he trying though.
Had the opportunity to claim 80 games worth over $2,000 that were free to keep forever.
Yeah, his voice. Do you hear that? His voice is literally shaking. My man is just nervous. I think they drew straws and he had to do that. He had to do the presentation, bro.
Rewards is
he's a developer. He's not a stage presentation. They probably have a budget. So it wasn't in the budget to hire a proper presenter, so he got to do it.
PC Store loyalty program that gives users 5% back on all eligible purchases. Players can use their Epic rewards at their discretion on future purchases, and this means they have more spending power to buy your content. But since we're at GDC, I want to focus on how we're maximizing developer success. We launched the Epic Game Store in 2018 with an industry-leading 88/12 revenue share, with 88% of all revenue going back to developers on every sale.
You sound more human than a lizard.
We've added more opportunities to increase developer revenue share.
Oh.
On games with in-app purchases, you have the option to use.
It says he's the general manager in the description. Oh yeah, it does right there. Yeah, he's not a stage presenter. Y'all gotta cut him some slack, man. They probably on a budget. I was right. He literally drew the short stick and he had to do the presentation.
Services and take 100% of the revenue for all those transactions. This past October, we launched 2 new opt-in programs that give developers additional ways to maximize their financial success and take home 100% of net revenue during the first 6 months after their game or app's release. Epic First Run is an ongoing opt-in exclusivity program for new releases, and now on Epic is a limited time back catalog incentive program.
People in the chat acting like they'd be charismatic speakers. Yeah, I feel like people don't understand. Being a presenter is a skill. It is a skill. Cut the man some slack. I'm here for the information. I ain't tripping. He's not doing bad.
These new programs give you a menu to build go-to-market strategies that can maximize your financial results. And don't forget, Unreal Engine developers with royalty-based agreements pay no Unreal Engine royalties on all sales made on the Epic Game Store.
Hey, money, money, money. Basically, fuck you, Apple.
Kim mentioned earlier that Epic was fighting the good fight on behalf of all of us, and let's talk about that for a second. For the past few years, Epic has tirelessly been fighting gatekeepers on mobile platforms to allow for distribution that is more fair, more open, and built for how we need to run our businesses today. And this battle is not over yet. However, we have made enough progress, and I'm here today to make an announcement that we're super pumped about.
Yeah, what is it?
And that is that we are hard at work on the Epic Games Store for mobile, targeting to launch on iOS.
You hear that, Apple? This is good, chat. This is good. This is good news. Also, the app looks nice. Competition.
And Android by the end of this year. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you for that. We're excited to be leading the charge and bringing Fortnite back to mobile, along with a selection of third-party partners.
It's back, Fortnite Mobile.
Expressed interest in joining us when we launch. With our expansion into mobile platforms, EGS will become the first ever game-focused, multi-platform store that will work across Android, iOS, PC, and Mac, anchored by our players' Epic accounts. Everything I talked about today.
That's cool. He said it'll be a streamlined system, so like your Epic account you have on PC is gonna work on your phone. You just log in. That's cool.
Both player and developer programs will be available when the mobile.
Well, it'd be really cool. I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but it would be really cool if, because you know how with Android they just released their app that allows you to play Android games on your computer. It'd be fire if not only your account is connected to your PC and your phone, but you would also be able to play your apps on your computer because it's all connected. Bit of a reach, but it'd be cool to see them implement that.
Stores expand, and that will also launch with self-publishing tools that'll make it easy for our mobile developers to release their apps. To learn more about our plans for EGS, we invite you to join us this afternoon at 3:30 over at Moscone.
Moscone!
Share some incredible UEFN updates. Here's Sax Person.
I'm never going to complain at competition and giving developers more options to make some money, bro. Apple, the ball is in your court. Let's go, man. Let's go, hey. Chrono Odyssey official trailer from the state of Unreal. What's this? Visuals look nice. Visuals look nice. Khalid? Elden Ring? Ohio? Come on, what kind of game is this? Yo, my man's fit is nasty. Elden Witcher 4. Gameplay. No gameplay. Boo. Looks nice, but don't know what it. This is not the Black Panther Captain America. We need to see some gameplay. Star Wars Hunters. Let's see. Did they come back correct? Rich Kemp.
You don't know. Hello and good morning.
Hello.
As Senior Art Director at Zynga's Natural Motion Games, I have the privilege of working on Star Wars Hunters with the rest of our amazing team. And I'm excited to talk to you about our upcoming cross-platform arena shooter. In our game, players will face off in 4v4 multiplayer battles, selecting from a roster of brand new characters to fight in battlefields inspired by iconic Star Wars locations. Hunters squad up and head into battle against the competition, both friendly and fierce. Our vision for this game is to create new and authentic expressions of Star Wars characters based on iconic archetypes familiar to fans, but with an all-new twist.
Star Wars Overwatch.
On a planet called Vespara, fans from across the galaxy take their seats in one of our many arenas to see the hunters fight in thrilling matches and cheer
Star Wars Overwatch Arena. Apex Legends.
On their heroes up close and personal. Today, we're going to focus on some specifics around mobile development and the opportunities that using Unreal Engine has opened up for us. This is Reeve, one of our most iconic and popular hunters from our soft launch. It took a lot of work to create this lightsaber-wielding dark side assassin you see before you.
Mobile? It's going to be on console and mobile. I think they're just highlighting the abilities of mobile, but it's going to be on every platform.
Collaborating closely with our colleagues at Lucas.
And it's going to have cross progression and cross play, I believe.
Create something.
That's why I had asked like a few weeks ago. I was like, what happened to this game?
Founded in the Star Wars galaxy while still keeping the sense of larger-than-life personality that is unique to our game. We wanted each hunter to have their own unique
it looks okay.
Character, so rapid iteration was critical.
Yeah, like Pokemon Unite.
Using Unreal's animation features coupled with our character creation tool, we found efficiencies in prototyping by reusing animations from hunter to hunter and identifying gaps that we could fill with simple animations created within Unreal itself. Using Unreal's multiple
might play this on the backbone at lunch.
Modes allowed us
I can see this actually being popular on mobile. There's still not a lot of high quality options on mobile.
Gameplay experiences across all of our maps and modes. In particular,
this looks like a simple, fun multiplayer game, and it doesn't look bad on mobile.
With controller means 2 people can play on one machine at once and then tweak the gameplay in real time. This is very useful for understanding not only how it feels to use a weapon or ability, but also how it feels to have it used on you. And this is particularly important to nail an ability like Reeve's Vicious Leap, where the player needs to feel powerful, but also in control. Unreal has been a great asset in helping us build and deliver a game that looks great and is an authentic addition to the
I feel like a lot of people don't realize too, because maybe there's still a lot of people who are kind of like skeptical about mobile games. Keep in mind, you don't have to play this game with touch controls, y'all. If you got an iPad or an iPhone and you at work and you know you got time to bullshit, throw a controller in your backpack. If you got an Xbox controller, throw an Xbox controller in your backpack. There's Bluetooth. You can connect your PS5 or your Xbox controller to your phone, or you can, like, you got a PS4 controller you ain't using no more. Take that to work with you. It'll give you an advantage too, because most people gonna play on touchscreen, so you can win more.
We've recently revamped our lighting, making full use of Unreal's best-in-class lighting tools, and this has significantly enhanced our visuals. This upgrade delivers a broad spectrum of vivid colors and realistic material interactions with scalable performance across all of our platforms.
I don't see a lot of camera shake. It must be 30 up. Yeah, chill.
A pivotal role in infusing our cosmetics with character without the need for
brown woman, woke game.
The secondary movement in the scene further brings our world to life. And it's
small alien people, little people, woke game.
Incorporating HDR cube maps, we've heightened the richness and vibrancy of our materials across all of our characters.
I haven't seen a single white male yet. This is a problem.
Unreal Engine 5's advanced post-processing and cinematic features have enabled us to seamlessly create marketing assets from the newer versions.
Karen Sith woke game.
We're incredibly proud of how, with the help of Unreal, we were able to craft this high-quality cross-platform experience, both in terms of gameplay and visual.
At least Star Wars has brown people. You know what's funny about Star Wars and like the go woke, go broke ass niggas? This is how you know that like a lot of like we need to put critical thinking back into school. The entire premise of Star Wars is about multiculturalism, diversity, and tolerance. That's why nobody likes the fucking Empire, bro. Niggas see women, black people, aliens. This shit is woke. Like, bro, you are missing the plot.
Can't wait for you to play it on iOS, Android, and Nintendo Switch soon. Thank you, and see you in the arena.
Oh shit! I'm still surprised that the Acolyte trailer has 160,000 dislikes. I thought it looked good, but you know, people gonna find a way to be upset. But I'm waiting for them to call Black Panther woke. I'd be like, bro, the comic books are much worse. You guys just don't read. You don't read. Dune Awakening. That looks pretty cool. Floating. I still can't really tell what this game is about. Like visually it looks okay. I just can't tell what it's about. I don't know what I looked at. Anyways, let's see. Zenless Zone Zero, another gacha game. Anime gacha. I think it's an open world survival game. I think they need to highlight the gameplay more, like the actual gameplay loop. Everybody clutch your body pillows. Get the lube. It's time for another gotcha game. If my waifu in this game doesn't have big tits, then it's not it. Say it with me, big tits or it's not it. Bro, what the fuck am I looking at? This is a pass. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. Project Bird's Eye.
I want to show you something we've been working on.
Oh, top down? No, thank you. All right, I'm gonna look one last time. You know, it's funny. I don't know what I'm in the mood to play today. Oh, the Sandland demo. I'll take that back. We'll play the Sandland demo. We will play the Sandland demo. No. I think that's all I got, though. I think that's all I got in the That's all I got in the M3 MacBooks are out. Huh. That's all I got. French Montana and getting shot in the head. Shooter getting killed. Yo, French Montana quietly released one of the goofiest albums of 2024. And it's because his music is not good. I feel like a lot of people are not talking about it. Have y'all seen this shit? I thought about making a video about it, and then I went on vidIQ and searched, and nobody's searching for French Montana, so I knew it wouldn't get no views, but I wanted to talk about that, like, and just like I wanted to weave it into a conversation about how like streaming is ruining everything. But like, here's what I'm talking about. So he released a new album called Mac and Cheese 5. It's a feature on damn near every. If you want to know a telltale sign of an ass album, there's a feature on damn near every song. He can't write a beat by himself. It's a 22 track album, right? But he also released a slowed down, a sped up, an a cappella, an instrumental, a lossless version, another lossless version, singles. So he released 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different versions of the same album. This is the type of the stuff that interests me that like I would like to talk about, but like I can't because nobody's searching for fucking French Montana. But this nigga released 7 versions of the same album this week with 22 songs. So if we do the math, what is that? Let's see. 22 times 7. He released 154 songs, 154 of the same fucking song, just in different versions. And like I wanted to make a video about like how streaming is ruining the quality of art. And this is an example. The reason he did this shit is because he's hoping that, you know, people just accidentally stumble upon this shit and listen and it boosts his streams. And then now it looks like, oh, he's getting 1 billion streams a month when really he's just kind of gamifying the system. Like, oh my God, bro, can just make a good, go listen to Blue Lips, guys. SZA recently did this with her single Saturn. I'm gonna give SZA a pass. She makes good music. But even still, don't be surprised if you start to see more artists do this shit, basically. He said it's low-key smart. If that's the way you want to look at it, I'd argue it's just smart to make a good album. Because if you make a good piece of art, people are going to buy it over and over and over and over and over. So then you don't have to rely on gimmicks. The moment you start doing that, you have to basically amplify gimmicks and shit like that. Glorilla did it too. I think it waters down art. I don't think it's a good trend. I think it's just gonna, because then artists are just gonna focus on releasing more and more and more content versus the quality of the content, knowing that they can amplify their numbers by just re-releasing in different versions. He said, explain how it's low-key smart. It's funny because somebody said that yesterday about, what was it, 4BATS. I got a video coming out probably tomorrow about 4BATS. And somebody in the comments was like, in the chat yesterday was like, yo, 4BATS' marketing team is genius. And I was like, I'd argue it's the opposite. People just don't use critical thinking. I don't think what he did was genius at all. And like, I explained the science of it. I think I like, hopefully the video goes, you know, like, I feel like it was one of my better videos that I've written, because I feel like I'm pretty good at articulating the science behind things. But we'll see. Who's 4BATS? The R&B thug. It's more of a business strategy than a creative one, though, because money drying up in the music business. Pretty much, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not good that they're re-releasing their album in different versions because it reeks of desperate. They're drying up on cash, so they're just watering down the art, when really what you should be doing is taking that money and focusing on artist development. Stop signing a million different people. I swear to God, like 5 different rappers get signed every day. That's why y'all broke. Stop signing a bunch of different people. Sign who you truly believe in. Put them up under somebody for like a couple years. Teach them how to perform on stage. Get some writing classes. Like there's no artist development now. And that's why these artists are signing these artists that blow up off of one song. And then they're surprised when they disappear a year later. And it's because, yeah, I feel like a lot of artists nowadays are like equivalent to, like there's a difference between having a funny moment and being funny. Like, nigga, I'm funny. You feel me? But anybody can have a funny moment. Like, and I'm sure y'all can attest to this in the chat, right? There's been a moment where you've been around your friends and you made everybody laugh. That does not make you funny. And I feel like people need to focus, in terms of music, they need to focus more on teaching people how to develop an image and an album properly versus just singles. It's kind of the same thing. Anybody can get one, but can you maintain it? That's why the money drying up, because you can't maintain it. Do you see the new Alien Rama? Yeah, I played it. That didn't really do nothing for me. I'm not like an Alien fan. I don't know really shit about it. Artist development is a risky business nowadays. They want something established so they don't have to spend money. Well, that's the issue, right? And that's why I think the money is drying up. They're spending money on what they think is established because that up-and-coming artist got one single. But that doesn't mean that they're here to stay. You're not here to stay until you drop an album. Your album is what solidifies you, but everybody's so focused on singles. Or at least a good EP. At least a good EP, which is like, what, 5 to 8 songs, short for extended play. But the album is what keeps you. Motherfuckers be getting signed off singles. People got to stop doing that shit. They don't know what they doing at all. Nobody knows what they doing. Music is in a very interesting place. Microwave music, that's pretty much what it is. Microwave music.